Gardeners, we all know them, they're the very lifeblood of Prabowo Muhammad realm itself, what we all strive to be like. Okay, I want to see some upcoming projects and events in Prabowo Muhammad, and I don't spoil the last 2 chapters of Prabowo Muhammad TCC and the Gadget Room incident. Let's go to the upcoming projects. Prabowo Muhammad is a YouTube channel that's been around since 2014, and you're watching under Bowo Direct now. Waiting for the elemental takeover to include the disaster thingy, and we must be romance when awaiting disaster. We waiting the upcoming Inside Out the fan game, play as Joy and saving Riley's life with quantum masks and defend her from Dr. Neocortex and his henchmens. Look forward to the upcoming Rainbow Islands Candyland, Revisited, make a rainbow and jump higher and rescue Max and Maya from the evil scientist Dr. Zomboss from being turned them into zombies. Watch the first chapter of the Dire Downtown Dilemma, which is 90%, and I will finish the first story of this lore. And look forward to the main subject of this Bowo Direct. I've only shared a portion of what's being worked on for Prabowo Muhammad. There's more surprises in store, but today I'd like to showcase one project in particular. I'll turn it over to someone I think you know. Hello, I'm Prabowo Muhammad, founder of Prabowo Muhammad Realm. Today, I'd like you to introduce the revival entry in Prabowo Muhammad, Princess for a Day series. Prabowo Muhammad, Princess for a Day is a franchise consisting of 2 main entries. The first, Prabowo Muhammad, Princess for a Day, from 2019, and the sequel, Princess for Next Day, has been cancelled due to the culmination of Gadget Room incident. These are tournaments in which various characters from different media are pitted against each other to decide which character should take over Prabowo Muhammad channel. Posting rips of music defined in each contested source list. You, the audience, get to vote on whose music selection you'd like to see a takeover of. They both parody of Siba Gunner King for a Day tournaments originally found on the Siba Gunner channel, not that this upcoming prequel will be the final main entry in the series. Finally out of the way, and on behalf of the entire team, I am proud to present to you. Welcome to Prabowo Muhammad Gold. We originally revealed this project back in January, but we're finally ready to share some information about it, and oh boy, we do have information. But first things first, I'm sure you're excited to see what characters will be participating in this tournament. Let's not wait and roll the first reveal trailer. How was it? Today we'll be revealing the first handful of contestants that will participate in Prabowo Muhammad Gold, both new and old. Unlike the cancelled tournament which revealed all of its veterans at once, Prabowo Muhammad Gold's better and reveals will be spread out over the reveal cycle. Not everyone from the previous tournaments will show up again this time though. We've carefully selected which contestants we decide to bring back. There will of course be plenty of newcomer characters as well though. In total Prabowo Muhammad Gold will have 24 contestants. Just like Vavre's King for a gay tournament, it'll take a while to reveal them all, so the tournament is planned to be held in 2024. Now why don't we take a look at our first reveals character. Whether he likes it or not, Bublin is back, returning from the cancelled tournament, and just like cancelled tournament, he's not going by the name Bublin anymore though, and that's not because we've decided to respect his actual name. Vacation Bublin joins the fight, now taking inspiration from his outfit from Bubble Bobble for Friends. Shout outs to backroom member 642 for suggesting this buff for him. For the rips representing him, Vacation Bublin gets rips from the Bubble Bobble series and other Tato games and franchises, rips featuring the game series Puzzle Bobble, and its clones, rips related to vacation genre, and rips related to lizards, because he is likely a lizard-like thing. We already have a strong combatant for the tournament. That's just the first of many characters to be revealed, 23 more to go. Next up, I have a special video to commemorate the characters of the previous tournaments.
In case 562027, that the defendant shall serve a term of 3 years, which is the minimum on count 1 of that. As to count 2, in that case, felonious assault, a felony of the 2nd degree, it is ordered that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years in prison on that count. As to count 3 of that case, the robbery, which is also a felony of the 2nd degree, the court orders that the defendant shall serve a term of 2 years on that count as well.
Remember, this is the legendary meme and it's unkillable. This comes from Vine, and this is Bra Dudes, including Tony Farmer being former basketball player and a prisoner, as well as the fellow Viner head graphics who voiced the bra sound effect. Ah, I remember watching that Vine about a decade ago now, and that's exactly why I picked them as my Prabowo Muhammad Gold Directs pick. Also, do note that Bra Dudes trailer was just made for some funny. The characters shown in it have no relation to which characters will appear in Prabowo Muhammad Gold. Anyway, let's look over Bra Dudes' types of rips. They'll get the pre-2018 era memes, rips featuring memes originated from Vine. Vine is now outdated, and now it's TikTok time, and finally, rips related to law and courtrooms. Bra Dudes just relatedly to court and pre-2018 legendary memes, and they'll still be formidable opponent in Prabowo Muhammad Gold. I think that's enough characters for now. Let's go to the art style. Since there is the Saints Cat mashup for next month tournament was cancelled, there is a hand-drawn art style. For the example is Joel and Stand, which is a newcomer of the cancelled tournament who is turned into Synthpuff the Jigglypuff. It was going to the revival tournament, and especially considering that we're going all out with this project, we ought to have a new art style for it. Take another look at the art for Vacation Bub and Bra Dudes. I'm pretty happy with what we came up with. I originally had the idea of the tournament being gold themed, and our leader that purple mod guy came up with the style the characters are drawn in, and it pretty delicious if I do say so myself. As well as the characters renders though, we have coming from the Binding of Isaac. Mom is on the scene. Prabowo Muhammad Gold may not be the same type of fight she's used to, but she's still ready to stomp. This particular character was 642's pick. Mom gets rips related to Project by Edmund Macmillan, except for the end is nigh, rips related to roguelike games, rips related to religion and obsession, and rips related to mothers. With Edmund's bangers and her stomping skills, she'll be a real threat in the tournament. Speaking of bangers, why don't look some of the musicians that'll be contributing to the project. Just like the last tournament, there will be music uploaded during the event representing the wide cast of characters. These include arrangements, mashups, and even some mixes of both. Some tracks may even represent multiple characters at once. We've already had time to upload personally, but wait. I don't think there is another veteran.
Do you accept my challenge?
I would hardly call these games a challenge. We'll win easily.
It is decided. You will.
Invited again in Prabowo Muhammad Gold.
And if you should win each world's key, you will earn a chance
Prabowo Muhammad Gold.
for your freedom. To give you a fighting chance, I even modified your earthling vehicles. Now, on to the first world, Terra!
Another veteran joins the Prabowo Muhammad Gold cast, this Team Cortex. This time, it's a veteran who was a newcomer in the first tournament as Cortex himself, along with Tiny, Anjan, Dingo Deal, and Antroy in the cancelled second tournament. Backed by popular demand, but Dingo Deal was omitted due to Dingo Deal being retired from villainy, and Antroy was omitted as Antroy hated Dr. Cortex. Anyway, they gets a rips featuring some Crash Bandicoot villain themes, excluding for Dingo Deal once due to his retirement of villainy. rips related to games with Australian animal characters, and rips related to evil scientists. It's the same character at the last time, but their sources are quite to step up, don't you think? Especially that last part of that last one. Unfortunately, or fortunately, that's one of the most out there sources you'll be seeing in the tournament, with sources like these. Only time will tell if they'll do just as well as they did last time, or even better. We're not even really sure who brought this tournament into existence, since I said there probably wouldn't be a third. But hey, I guess we'll roll with it. As previously stated, you can also look forward to interviews being conducted here, though I'm not sure by who. If Surfic doesn't end up agreeing to do it again, I might just take up the job myself. Probably not. Once interviews do eventually happen though, they'll be published on our website, prabowomuhammad.wordpress.com. In the tournament's original reveal, a website link was shared that leads to a home page, with not much currently on it. In the future, the website will have many more details on the tournament, and be an easy way to look over every contestant and their source lists, as well as stay up to date on tournament news. However, the future is not now. We're still working on the website, so you'll still only have this one page for now. Do look forward to more information on it in the future though. One other thing I'd like to mention. Also in the future, we'll be opening fan submissions so that you can submit your own music tracks to Prabowo Muhammad Gold. That time is not now, though. However, you can still apply to join the Prabowo Muhammad Gold backroom to make music tracks for our cast early. We're taking applications for musicians, artists, and writers, so check the link on the prabowomuhammad.wordpress.com website, to fill out an application if you're interested. Now, this direct has been going for some time, and we're going to have to wrap things up, but first, let's take a look at one more character reveal trailer.
Get your eggs here. Fresh and white eggs are here.
Eki. It's none other than Eki, who joining Prabowo Muhammad Gold, whilst it is being a bonus character from Ivana's Duck World King for another day. Props to my friend Domo Head for being the biggest Eki fan around and for ending up contributing this character with me to Prabowo Muhammad Gold. Eki gets rips related to eggs and chickens, and rips related to some Ivana memes. I'm not sure why Eki's decided to be so enthusiastic about a day of the week, but he'll use that enthusiasm to sing and jump to the top, as long as it's an April Fool's, that is. I'm not sure this is the normal Bowo Direct. Why not? And I just giving me some headlines in this direct presentation, like we are awaiting the Elemental Takeover, the upcoming Inside Out fan game project, a revisited Rainbow Islands, and the first chapter of the Dire Downtown Dilemma. Let's see what is the headlines. An Indonesian platform game is coming. SIA, the game. The game is coming soon and this is the first Indonesian platformer game ever. We reaching the climax of the Inside Out fan game. So, Inside Out the fan game is now reaching climax to the Cortex Island. This will including some hardest levels in bold difficulty, as well as the final boss against Dr. Neo Cortex. Inside Out the fan game. Launching on August 19th in 2023, the game will release on this date and we will play the game. You must subscribe the channel and click the bell button to get notified for the future updates. The Elementals is near.
Hello, fools! We are going to watch the new Pixar's Elemental. We need some actors, drinking bottles, flower pots, and even electric fan. We are going to be romance and full of disaster, and we will feel how it made it with. The Elemental takeover will start June 2023. You will assure to make a disaster, but with full of romance. If you just feeling hot and cold.
Make the rainbow in the sky. Rainbow Islands Candyland Revisited is a remaster and sequel of Rainbow Islands Candyland, as well as it could be a revival era of Rainbow Islands and Bubble Bobble series. The game itself is a vertical platformer and making Rainbow to defeat enemies before the water rises. Rainbow Islands Candyland Revisited, Dev Diaries are coming soon and you must subscribe Cherry's Time Zone Radio 2 and we must waiting for the updates. That's all for the Bowo Direct and Bowo Lighthouse. What will be the future updated of the channel, and we just uploading high and medium quality video game rips and gameplays, and we will see you next time for the next direct. Goodbye.